YouTube, what's up, world? Hope everybody had a blessed and amazing Sunday. I know that I did, because I'm alive. To God be the glory. Had a awesome day in church today. Time with the family. Time with my spiritual family. Got a little football in. And time to work out. Got to work on this temple. Got to keep it right. Keep it in shape. But I'm going to talk to y'all today about believing. And when it comes to believing, there's a lot of aspects to believing. The most important, let's start at the very top. The most important is believing in God. That's the number one. There's nothing we can do without faith. The Bible even says anything that's not done in faith is sin. So we got to believe in God. But the believing that I want to talk about it's a two-part thing. Believing in the God in you and believing in yourself. Social media has put us in a position where what we want to do is it's almost as if we want to compare ourselves to other people. It's like we are satisfied with being a copy of others. But what that creates is looking so much on other people, it creates insecurities within ourselves when we don't line up and we don't match those that we perceive as successful or healthy or fine or wealthy, rich, popular, so on and so forth. You got to believe, first and foremost, you got to know that God made every individual with purpose and on purpose. Everybody has a reason they were created. God didn't make no coincidences, number one, and God didn't create, number two, God didn't create nothing or no one just to make it. Everything God created, from the grass to people to clouds to everything, every insect, even that ant that we step over, has purpose. So with knowing that should bring about within us, that should bring about a certain kind of confidence in knowing that God created me with purpose. But before we can set out and do anything, first and foremost, we got to believe in God. We got to believe in the God that's in us. But we also have to believe in ourselves. I see so many people. I talk to a lot of people. I counsel a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people from the barbershop to basketball coaching. And you got a lot of people who really just don't believe in themselves. You know, they have this dream or they have this goal, but they don't necessarily, they know that they want to do it, but they don't believe that they can accomplish, or God has given them what it takes to accomplish that which they're going after. You got to believe in yourself. Society gives us, let me get back to my walking. Society gives us many reasons to not believe in ourselves. From the music, from television, from social media, kids in school comparing themselves to others, in the workplace, those family members that'll discourage you, friends that will discourage you. We have more than enough reason to not believe in ourselves. But God has given us more reason to believe in ourselves. Look at all of the great people that have accomplished things. You don't think they had that doubt in their mind, like, I don't think I could do this. Go to the next chapter in their life to where they actually made it happen. It's a natural reaction and it's a natural thought that comes upon us. I don't know if I can do this. Even Jesus had that very thought in the Garden of Gethsemane when he asked the Father, if there's any other way, may you take this cup from me. But then he said, nevertheless. See, that's what we're going to have when it comes to setting out and doing the things that God has chose us to do. We got to have a nevertheless button. We have to have that nevertheless drive within us. This is something that I drill into the high school kids that I coach. You got to have that nevertheless in you. And sometimes the best, nevertheless, can be the individuals that you know are dependent on it. See, what Jesus had that helped him go through what it is he had to go through and accomplish what he had to accomplish was us. He knew that we depended on it. That's just like me. I get up every single morning, sometimes sick, sometimes not feeling good, migraine, teeth ache. I've been through it all. But I continue to go because I know I got 6 kids that depend on me. I know I got a wife that depend on me. So my why is bigger than me. I have no other option but to believe in the God that's in me and believe in myself and keep going. Some of us, some of you all, you don't believe in yourself because your why is not big enough. It's easy for us to not do something when we the only ones dependent on it. But it's a different ballgame when you got other people's lives and dreams riding on yours. So, gotta believe in yourself. First and foremost, believe in God. Your faith in God is number one. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You got to know it's going to happen before it even happened. Believe in God. But along with believing in God, believe in yourself, because even God believes in you. I pray that this didn't fall on deaf ears. I pray that y'all use this as edification to the stage that you're at in the next stage of your life. Let me get back to my workout. Believe in yourself, believe in God, and believe that you can do anything that God sets you out to do. Y'all have a blessed one.